What's up, good people? How y'all doing? Cosmic Carry here, bringing another World of Tanks video for my new subscribers, for people just dropping in for a visit. Why don't you click that subscribe button and watch me try and do a new intro. Yeah, very sleek, very professional there, Cosmic. Yeah. I'm totally lost now. Completely lost. I didn't do my normal intro, and I've gone off track, and I don't know. Anyhow, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's good. And today I'm going to be showcasing some gameplay in my Waffentrager of E-100. Let's try and pronounce some variations there, so as I try to pronounce the name properly. Waffentrager, Waffen. I'm trying to remember how Quickie Baby pronounces it, because I think he personally has it spot on. But anyhow, in my Waffle E-100 gameplay, yes indeed. And dog barking. And did you guys see my Waffentrager blown up there in the garage? That is the first time I've ever seen that. I'm sure there's a simple explanation. I think it's got something to do with the fact that I'd reach a 0 in silver. I'm not sure, but it was definitely a little bit freaky seeing that, because it was almost like when that popped up, it was like somebody had hacked my account or something. I definitely never seen a blown up tank in my garage. You know, it kind of felt like some vandals had come in the middle of the night and trashed the place. That's what it felt like. You've been burgled or robbed, like, during the night. But anyway, I'm sure there's a simpler explanation. If somebody wants to put it down in the comments and explain to me why I had a blown up Waffentrager E-100 in my garage, I do not have a clue. So today I'm going to present to you a couple of games, actually, a couple of decent games in my Waffentrager E-100, and these so far have been very rare, because I suck in this thing. I truly do. And it's not I'm not struggling with the tank by any means or anything like that. I don't feel like I'm taking it seriously, because I got this tank, I think, for the lols, and because of that, I'm kind of struggling to have decent games. I mean, they're good games, they're okay games, and but they're nothing spectacular or fantastic. These two games are definitely one of the better games I've had in this thing. But because of the fact I'm kind of concentrating on other tanks, I'm not necessarily concentrating in this thing and on this thing. So when I get into it, I'm just like, oh, it's kind of like, let me try it out real quick, and that's it. I kind of dip my toe into it, and that's about it. But go on, pen that sucker. I want to see this. That's why I got this thing. But yeah, so I'm not getting into the tank like I did with the Death Star. When I unlocked the Death Star or the M48, I'm not kind of shoving my hand in there and having a good feel around and kind of digesting the tank and etc, breaking it down, and I'm sure I will eventually. But right now I'm working on the bat chat, and that's going to be over and done with soon. I'm going to be done with the bat chat soon, and I'll be moving on to a new tank line. But it's it feels really good, the fact that I have the Waffentrager, that it's there, that it's just sitting in my garage and can be called upon for fails and lols when the need arises, kind of thing. So it kind of feels good that it's there. I get the tank, I fully understand the tank, and but I do think I need to grasp the fact that this thing has no armor whatsoever. The chassis, yes. The chassis, yes. You can bounce quite a bit, substantially off the chassis. But this turret up here, if you want to call it a turret, that's nothing. There's It's aluminium foil pretty much, and anything can pen it, and they do. And they do. And not only that, you know, it's such a tall tank, and you know, as soon as you're spotted, it's like kapow. Adios muchachos. But you do see me in this game, you know, I am holding back, and I think I mean, I need to get used to. I'm having this same problem in the Lorraine, you know, where it's a paper thin armor, but it's a tall tank, because with the Lorraine now tier 9 French mediums, you know, I'm having the same trouble, same issues. You know, I think I'm holding back enough when in fact I'm not. You know, it's kind of like, it's a big tank, and you're going to get spotted, you're going to get lit up, and you just need to hide, and that's it, end of, you know. And otherwise, you know, as soon as you lit up, you're going to get taken out. But definitely, you know, I'm going to be exploring this tank. You know, I want to try out the 150mm. I've yet to even, you know, put the 150mm on this tank. I want to try out the HE, low pen but high damage. So definitely, you know, there's a lot there to explore and to have fun with, etc, etc. But I'm so happy with the way, you know, my channel is going, and I'm having so much fun when it comes to being, you know, with the creativity factor of my channel, because since I dropped the E-100 and the Death Star, you know, it's kind of like, okay, have at it, just go for it, you know, and that's exactly what I've been doing, you know, just having a ton of fun with these tanks and those tanks. You know, got my E-25, you know, I'm working on the French scout tanks, etc, etc. You know, just the butler. Look at this double kill feed, very nice. Good game. And you saw me there, you know, just holding back. But I've played in so many tanks ever since you know, I made that decision with regards to the E-100 and the Death Star. Keep in mind, you know, they're going to be returning, you know, but my channel is not necessarily, I think, going to be based on those tanks anymore, I'd say, because it was always like I had the E-100 vids consistently, I had Death Star vids. I'm definitely going to be, you know, pulling them out of the garage in the future, but I don't think my channel is going to be based on these vids, if you guys understand what I'm saying. But anyhow, not bad damage there. Very good. But anyhow, moving onwards and upwards, another game, and this one we're on Karelia, pardon me, mispronouncing everything today. And this is very interesting gameplay, because I don't actually do fantastic, but I do respect my tank, and I do respect the fact that I have absolutely no armor, so that comes into play big time in this game. So definitely, you know, very happy with the way, you know, my garage is going, my arsenal is expanding, all of that good stuff. About to move on to the bat chat, so I'm very excited about that. I actually didn't do any research on the bat chat, and I came across the bat chat in game the other day, and I couldn't believe it's such a small, tiny tank, and I can't wait to get it. I think the possibilities are endless with that tank. A lot of lols to be had in that tank. Definitely YouTube material. But I'm not sure about which tank line to go up next. I think I might continue with the Russian heavies. I'm not sure. I've noticed that the updates are coming each and every month towards the end of the month, and I don't think we'll be getting any more like nationalities this year. I know next year we're getting Japanese and Chinese, so that'll be interesting. But hopefully they're gonna add some tanks, and me and Owen were talking about the mouse. Hopefully, you know, sometime soon I think Christmas would be an ideal time for wargaming to give us the mouse. Personally, you know, I'd love to have that thing. I don't think it'd be it'd be a tank just for the lols. It would be perfect for YouTube. But as a serious tank, I don't know. Anyhow, but so I do have. What do I have here? Possibly the Russian heavies. I'm going to be working on. What else is there? The E50 line. The E50 line. I could work on that. But I know the tier 9 is a humongous tier to get through on the E50 line, E50M. And so I'm not sure. And it's weird how with all these updates, you know, the new tanks come out and it makes certain tanks obsolete. You know, with the French scout tanks, it's almost like they've made the Chaffee obsolete and the T-71 obsolete. You know, I come across those tanks and just blow the crap out of them. So it's like, you know, because I was thinking about going for the T-71. I believe I'm only like a tier or two away. But it's kind of like it's made it obsolete, so I'll still check it out. I'll still, you know, and but at the same time there are certain tank lines that I don't want to continue onwards up from, like the T29. I got the T29, and the rest of the tanks in that tech tree, not really that interested in it. I guess, you know, I'm going to be unlocking everything eventually. Absolutely. But as you can see in this game, I'm yet to inflict one single bit of damage. Not one single bit of damage. Why am I showcasing this? I think I play it kind of smart towards the end. But with regards to, you know, my tank collection, I mean, it does. I mean, it says a lot, you know, that I dropped my two big beauties, you know, my E-100 and my Death Star, and literally, you know, I'm about to unlock another tier 10, you know, the Batchat, and I've got my Waffentrager, and it's like within the space of, yeah, granted I do use some free XP, but I don't, you know, go through the whole blooming line, and, you know, etc. You know, there is still a ton of work to, you know, get through the line, even though I do use free XP. I mean, if I wasn't a YouTuber, then, you know, I could just have at it, go for it, and skip all these tanks. But you know, yeah, but it just basically, it does say a lot, you know, that I dropped these two tanks, E-100 and Death Star, playing in them, and all of a sudden I've got a tier 10, you know, another tier 10, and all of a sudden, you know, most probably next week I'll get my Batchat, another tier 10. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tier 10s. I've gone from 3 tier 10s with the M48. What was that? Last month, and all of a sudden I've got you know, 5 tier 10s. So it's like onwards and upwards. So I made the right call. You know, I did. You know, I made the right call, and. Chicken, come on. But yeah, so personally, you know, I really think you know, I made the right call, absolutely, you know, and but it's like I said, I'm gonna be back in those tanks come January, and I can't wait, to tell you the truth. So absolutely. So the waffle 15 seconds. I see myself. See, I know how to back up in this thing. You know, my very first gameplay, you guys saw me. One of the first moves that I did was, you know, I backed up in the thing. You know, and you can't. You're not gonna pen that. I've you know, trying so hard, anything, but you just, you know, I've learnt my lesson. Which tanks I can pen with this gun, absolutely, and you know, within the first like 10 games, you know, E100 I cannot pen, you know, unless it's a side shot, you know, there's some tanks, you know, I can most definitely pen from the front, but that what was that, the E-3, E4, I can't remember. And you know, nope, no, M103, another tank I cannot pen. learning learning the hard way, absolutely. And detected, sixth sensed, and basically I'm going for a draw here, you know, I'm going for a draw. And my compadre gets taken out. There's only 3 of us left, and it is strange because you can use tactics and strategies and this and that, and your gun and depression, and but with this tank another factor comes into play. Another very, very important factor comes into play, which is the fear factor. You know, the enemies definitely do fear you. You know, they absolutely do fear you, and you put the fear of God into them when you're rolling out in this thing, you know, unless you're occasionally like me and you just pop up and say, hello, look at me, I've got no armor, shoot at me. Then it's like, you know, have at it, they just go for it. But definitely, you know, the fear factor, if you haven't fired your gun for a good, you know, 20-30 seconds, they're thinking, oh, he's either got 5 shells loaded in that clip or 6 shells loaded. So I have with the Death Star, I did experience it once in the blue moon. If they hadn't seen you fire for a while, then, you know, there was definitely that fear factor. But with the Waffle, you're always wondering, you know, the bad guys are always wondering, okay, has he got shells loaded? Has he got shells loaded? How many? You know, so there's definitely a fear factor, and that is new to me. So absolutely. So as you can see, I'm going for the draw. Yes, I know, very tactical, strategic, smart. T95, buddy, caught out into the open. Bad first shot. I gotcha. Not bad at all. And definitely, you know, a lot to learn in this tank. So much, you know, to learn. You know, I need to learn how to track people, and then unload the rest of my shells. I need to, you know, try at the 150, and, you know, definitely there's a ton to learn in this tank, you know. And look at that, all I needed was 1 more shell. Nope, it happens. Anyhow, I kind of waffled on a bit, get it, haha. And I'm out of here. I'm gonna leave you guys with game footage of me in a 3-man platoon in my Waffentrager E-100. Take it easy, guys. Adios, muchachos. I'll see you on the battlefield.
We should stick together. I'll be your armor. I'll be both of your armor. I've got enough armor for you.
Time to roll out.
Alright. Actually, I'm going to do just that. I'm going to be right behind you. Where are you? Are you all the way on the other side? Oh, alright.
You can both spawn over there.
Oh, no, you're there.
I'm here.
I spotted you. Oh, you're in a... Oh, I thought you...
Me?
No, I spotted you.
I thought you was as well.
Close to it. Oh, we didn't know. Ah, cool. What can I do with this?
Cosmic, you can't tell me.
Why?
Tempted just to charge straight over the top of the mountain.
Oh, I'm lit up. What is a heavy behind us? What's he doing? How did he get over there so quick? Turn, Waffle. Turn. Ooh, T95. Scary. Oh, and Artie's in play.
Ooh, he's really good matchmaking. I just looked. I don't think it really takes attention to the matchmaking.
Oh. Gun depression failing me.
Bounced off the desk. I'm
Stop, Waffle. I can't pen a T95. I can pen his hat. As he fired, this
Grenade shit on the
bunch
panther.
of... Oh,
I bounced off the desk.
Right through their armor.
here we go.
Penetration.
Look at those TDs. There's like 3 of them, 4 of them. Everybody's waiting to shoot. Oh, those. Gotta love the tier 10 games. Look, you can't hear anybody shooting.
Oosh. I just took the T95 through his front for 800.
You did?
Yeah, I managed to hit
There are
his
2
lower-
T95s? Oh, there's 2 T95s, okay.
Oh, right, I didn't realise that.
Yeah, we're facing off against one. It's a stalemate.
I just bounced off
He's,
death side lower side. What the fuck? No, that's just bullshit. That just doesn't happen. You don't bounce off a death side.
I'm baiting the T95 to shoot.
Everyone over here is shooting.
Well, you're E-100. Okay, you know.
Yeah, but I don't think they've realised that none of them are penning.
Right through their armor. We finished him off.
Hey, there we go. Oh.
Just behind us.
Where? I got one more shot. Oh, T95 minuscule help.
Are you stealing my kills? They, yeah, you are.
Main gun hit.
Reloading. Good teamwork.
Oh, can someone just take out that T95 now? He's pissing me off. Look at that there.
He's on like 10 hit points. 6. Sorry, Siobhan. Don't worry, Artie's taken out, so that's a bonus. Alright, 15 seconds.
I'm getting a hate message after this. Oh no, I'm getting a troll message. Bounced off a T44. Death Dad just bounced off my lower plate.
Where is he?
Behind that tank, the Waffentrager.
There we go.
I'm dead.
We're coming! Ooh.
Fire twice.
Our track is hit. It can break any minute. Target locked. We didn't penetrate their armor. Target unlocked. They're hit. They've knocked out our cannon.
Fuck.
Track fixed. Main gun repaired, but it's not going to shoot straight
Took a
anymore.
while.
Gotcha.
on your shot, you big bastard.
You want me to still help?
Oh, there we go.
Oh shit, I'm in trouble. Oh.
Our fuel
Running away.
we lost half our gas.
Yeah, run, quick.
The track is damaged.
Chasing me. I'm back up from the rear.
See what that T-44 and T-95's got nothing, no health. Oh, there we go, there's one of them gone.
Right, finally reloaded.
You can get one into that T-95, it must be on fucking 100 hit points.
I see him. Alright, I'm gonna get him.
I haven't seen the E5 all game, so I think he's here.
No, he's playing him.
Gotta hurt.
Oh, I'm dead.
One of our tracks is gone. We can't move. Penetration.
Come on, die, you fucking fucker.
Go on. Nice one.
Shit.
That's it.
Oh, that's it. Whew. I auto in the first shot. I don't know, did I get this? I think the first shot or the second. I was on 90 hit points, I was crapping my pants. 87,000 in a tier 10. Ooh. How much did that guy get that we played with? 9.5.
In an E3. Well, no, it was like 9,900.
No, Waffle. He was in a Waffle. What are you talking about? On Madalovka.
E3. Oh, Malinovka.
He was in a Waffle.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, anyway.